All right. Oh, fuck. Ooh, shit. Oh, that's a good way to start. Greetings, my wonderful, wonderful audience. Welcome to People with Valid Opinions, the wonderful and lovely podcast that we record on Sunday afternoons. Always on a Sunday afternoon. It's all because it's always happened on a Sunday afternoon. You know, that's just how it is. What am I thinking about today? It's once again, it's me by my lonesome. As usual. So what am I thinking about today? Today I've been thinking about I took a nap like a little bit before this. You know how it is. I took a nap a little bit before this, and I don't know. When I take a nap, I'm like really weirdly like in a state of like being aware, I'm like aware, but like being aware that I'm like fuck the word aware. Get the word aware out of there. Like I'm like I like know that I'm like conscious, but then I know that I'm also unconscious that I'm sleeping. It's really fucking weird. But the point is, I was doing some thinking, and I was thinking about the fucking David Lynch, and I was thinking about the few of his works that I've seen. I think as of right now, the only David Lynch films, only David Lynch works that I've seen are probably why am I blanking on this? It's so easy. It's only like two things. Yeah, Blue Velvet and Twin Peaks. Those are the only two things by David Lynch that I've seen thus far. But I really like both of those works. I especially like Blue Velvet. I think Blue Velvet is really, it's a very interesting movie. So David Lynch often makes very like surreal and like weird movies, even if they're often about like something rather mundane. Like Blue Velvet is interesting to me because like I don't want to say that it's like a mundane movie or like the subject matter is mundane, but like it doesn't really deal with, and it's not like Twin Peaks where it's like super supernatural and there's like a lot of weird shit going on all the time. Blue Velvet is more like down to earth and grounded, and yet it's still it still has such a like bizarre and like weird vibe to it. It's very hard to describe it, but it's a really interesting movie and it's a really cool movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't ever seen it. The other thing that gets me about David Lynch, that I was just reading up on him on his Wikipedia page, and a lot of his it's really funny because like a lot of his movies are described, or like a lot of his works are like described as like being received very poorly critically at the time of their release and kind of bombing at the box office, but then like later they gain like a cult classic, and David Lynch now is one of the most celebrated film directors of all time. So I don't know. It's kind of funny though how like a lot of his works were kind of like, oh yeah, like when they came out, people were like, no, yeah, these are just okay. They're just really weird. and like no one really saw them, but now years later, again, fucking celebrated classics. It's really it's really interesting to me how that works out and how that can be true for like some people. Anyways, let's start off with some questions from our fans, our quote unquote fans, the like 3 people that listen to this shit, or sometimes no people who listen to this. Just sometimes this shit is literally it literally is just me talking with myself. But yeah, y'all know how it is. Okay, so today, Ulysses wants us to talk about Rex fucking all the women. I'm assuming this is in reference to Rex Xenoblade and developments that happened in the video game last year, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for the Nintendo Switch. I'm assuming that is what that question is in reference to. So to explain, apologies if you never played the game before, but I'm gonna fucking explain it because I don't care. I don't like that game. I think it's a piece of shit. I think it's lame. Who's adding me right now? And Lilia is adding something with me, but damn it, Lilia, I'm recording a podcast. Shut up, Lilia. Get your ass in here. Get your ass in here if you want to show me that. Shut up, Lilia. Shut up. I'm recording a podcast right now. Stop. Don't at me. Don't at me. God damn it, Lilia. I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Ulysses asked us a question about, Rex fucking all the women in Xenoblade. And so what this specifically is a reference to is how like at the end of the game, apparently I'm not there yet. I'm not at the end of the game yet. I've been playing this game for fucking months, but I'm still not done with it yet, and I hate it. But I'm playing it because I'm just autistic like that. So at the end of the game, there's like this image. It's like an old photograph of like Rex standing with like all of the characters from 2, and he has 3 wives, like who are like the main female characters from that game, and they are all holding his children. They are all holding babies in their arms, and this implies that Rex banged them all, and those are all, in fact, his children. So, yeah. I feel Xenoblade... Now, Rex is the main character of Xenoblade 2, and a lot of people don't like that game, myself included. Despite the fact that I put 250 hours into a single playthrough of that game, I don't like that game. But... I feel like they put that image into Xenoblade 3, and they made Rex this like this quote unquote Giga Chad archetype, just to like punch people who hate Xenoblade 2 in the face, which I think is kind of funny. I hate it, but it's also kind of funny from that perspective. So yeah, Ulysses, I hope that answers your question. Okay, then Carmelo. Shout out to Carmelo's art. Shout out to Funky Funnies. Shouts to Funky Funnies. Funniest comic strip on Instagram. It's Funky Funnies week right now, guys. Everyone go follow Carmelo. It's Funky's Funnies week right now. We got so much Funky's Funnies. Oh, I love Funky's Funnies. It's the greatest comic ever. Actually, after when I'm done answering questions, I'll talk about I'll talk about these funnies for a bit. Okay, but Carmelo, the writer of this wonderful comic strip, wants to talk about Spider-Man comics. You know what I think about current Spider-Man comics? I fucking hate them. They suck. They're gross. And they're awful. I don't understand. Or, well, the current Peter Parker Spider-Man comics. They're bad. They're shit. They're doo-doo feces covered in rat semen with Pop-Tart sprinkles on them. That's how bad current Spider-Man comics are. I hate them. They suck. They're doing awful things with the character. They're making him act out of character. They're making him do things that Spider-Man wouldn't do, and I hate them. They're also literally just cuck porn. This like the current Spider-Man, the current Amazing Spider-Man 2020 to 2021. I can't remember when they started that shit. 2022. The 2022 series of Amazing Spider-Man comics is literal cuck porn because they have forced. They put, well, they didn't force, but they put Mary Jane. They made her fall in love with some random dude that she met from an alternate dimension and started an adopted family with, which is such a poor decision and such poor writing. It sucks. It's awful. I don't understand why the editors at Marvel hate him so much and think that that is the way to make Peter Parker suffer. I don't know. It's quite humorous to me because, like, Spider-Man is a character who is always suffering, and he has ops everywhere. Even his own fucking writers are ops. Bro, those writers hate his ass. They hate him. I don't understand what he did to them, but they hate his ass. They want to see his ass fall. They want to see his ass die. They're like, no, Peter Parker, you can't be happy. No, Spider-Man, you can't be happy. You have to suffer. You have to die, Spider-Man. You have to die, Spider-Man. That's what they're saying to Spider-Man. That's what the Marvel writers and the editorial team, that's what they're all saying to Spider-Man right now. I don't understand why they hate Spider-Man so much. Spider-Man is literally like one of like the greatest superheroes of all time. He's literally Spider-Man. He's awesome and he's amazing and he's spectacular. But it's literally called the Amazing Spider-Man. But no, they just want to see him suffer. They should change it from the Amazing Spider-Man to the Suffering Spider-Man. That's what they should call it. The Marvel, please change it to the Suffering Spider-Man. Actually, please do that. That would be really funny. I think that's what Marvel should do, because the current Spider-Man series is bad. It's not good. I don't like it, but I'm still gonna read it because I have to, because it's Spider-Man, and I'm a consumer. I consume. That's all I'm good for. That's all I'm good for as a human being. All human beings are good for is just going to their 9-to-5s to work and consuming goods. And the goods that I am consuming is shitty Spider-Man comics. So there you have it. Thank you, Carmelo. Thank you for the question, Carmelo. That's what I think of Spider-Man comics right now. Thank you, Carmelo. And again, I'll shut up funnies again later in like a few minutes. But I have one more question to answer. Yeah. What the fuck was the last question? Okay, then fucking who is this? Theater goer? I think it's theater goer. I don't know who this person is, but they want us to talk about shit. Who are you? Hold on, who are you? I need to check who this person is. Okay. She wants us to talk about, in all caps, the political and economic state of the world. And to that, I say no. No, I hate that. I hate that question. I hate the political and economic state of the world. It sucks. I don't care about modern geopolitics. I don't like them. It's dumb. It's okay. Here's the thing about modern geopolitics. There is one nation that is behind like almost all of the world's problems right now, and that nation is the United States of America. They are responsible for a large majority of the world's population. Don't believe me? Look it up. Like I can't explain actually because I'm stupid, but I know it to be true. I'm stupid, but I know it to be true. The United States is responsible for a large majority, an overwhelming majority of the world's problems. And most of those problems are that they just carried over when they inherited the empire of the world from the United Kingdom in like the after like World War II or something like that. Yeah, like around that time, like after that time. Yes, so all very true. All very true. So yeah, fuck the current political and economic state of the world. I don't care. I do not care. I don't care about the election. I don't care about the war in Europe. I don't care about China. I don't care about Russia. I don't care. I don't care about the global economy. Who cares? It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit for old crusty men. Dude. That's all it is. It's all bullshit. It's all garbage. It all sucks. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fine fuck? You have to be an actual weirdo to care about that shit. You have to be wacky as hell to like actively like participate in discourse surrounding that shit. You got to be a loser. You got to be weird. Okay? Just be a normal person and not care about that shit. Or well, okay, the thing, well, because no one actually cares about that shit. People just say they do, just to have like moral standards or whatever. But no, they don't. No one actually cares, man. Most people in the world, I think I've said this before, but like most people in the world are just gonna keep doing what they doing every day in, every day out. Doesn't matter where they live. It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is. Some people are starving, man. Some people are fucking shitting, like shitting in holes. They don't have toilets and shit. Some people have to like eat their fingers just to survive. But you know, it just is what it is, I guess, man. I don't want it to be that way. I wish things could be different. I wish we could live in a better world, but we don't, and we all just suffer. Really, at this point. I've mentioned it before, but at this point, kind of very little we can do about it. Mass revolution against our oppressors at this stage in the game would be very difficult to pull off. But yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Thank you for that question. Thank you for that question, Miss Cedar Goer. And the 3 in Goer is, or the E in Goer is a 3. Thank you for your question. I hope I did a decent job at answering it, and I hope you liked my responses. I don't know. Maybe someone. Maybe someone else will join. I'm open to join also. This podcast is pretty open. Anyone can join. Anyone can talk. But yes. That's what I think. That's what I think. I hope I answered. Thank you. Okay. Wait. Let me check our emails real quick. Let's see if we got any emails. I don't know if anyone's gonna send us emails because I keep forgetting to frickin' I keep forgetting to shout out our email. Okay, no. Okay, we have not received any new emails. That makes me sad. I wish we got emails. I wish people actually listen to this thing, but no. Sadly, we all can't be winners. You know, some people have to be losers. I think I have to close my window. I think someone's barbecuing and some shit. Even though I really want to keep my window open because it finally became nice outside. It's been like foggy and shit like all day, but now the sun has finally come out. Now it actually looks like fucking gorgeous and beautiful outside. But because it's Sunday and it's Mother's Day and the weather is nice, someone is barbecuing. And my fucking asthma. Take the smoke, apparently. But yeah, I have to shut my window. I'm sure you all just heard that. Me shutting my window, it went clank. My window went clank. And, yeah. It went clank. Sometimes things just gotta go clank. They gotta go bang, bang, clang, 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 cling, clang, clang, cling, on, bang. So sometimes things just have to do that. And you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, buddy. Shit just happens. Shit just happens, man. Shit happens. Shit happens, and you gotta deal. You just go like, yeah. You just gotta deal with it, man. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it, and it sucks because it's like sometimes I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with stuff. I just want to like curl up into a ball, and like not deal with anything. But yeah, man, you just gotta deal with it, man. Sometimes you just gotta deal. But I can draw this full circle. I can draw this full circle back to Twin Peaks, as in season 3, part 3. That's one thing I was thinking about. I was thinking about the part in Twin Peaks where they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy a shovel and I'm gonna dig myself up out of the shit." That's what you gotta do. You gotta dig yourself out of the shit. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta dig yourself up out of the shit. That's what you gotta do, man. Dig yourself out of the shit. That's what I should call the best. That's what I should call this episode. I should call it digging. That's what I'm gonna call this episode. Let me episode title. That's not episode 2. Title. Dig yourself out of the shit. You gotta dig yourself out of the shit, man. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. You dig yourself out of the shit, man. I think I was gonna talk about something else. I think I was. Well, I know that there was something else I was going to talk about. I can't remember. I was like gonna like segue into something, but just fucking forgot. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know, man. It happens. I'm gonna play a sound. I'm gonna play the cricket sound, just because I feel like it. You hear the cricket sound, and here's the duck sound. Because why not? Quiet, 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 quiet. I love ducks. Ducks are so cool, dude, and I fucking love ducks. Ducks and their fucking weird ass fucking spiral penises. Don't ask how I know that. People are always like, "Oh, how the fuck do you know that fucking ducks have like fucking spiral penises?" I don't know, dude. I probably just heard it somewhere. And now it's like, and then it was forever ingrained in my brain, the fact that ducks have fucking spiral penises. So yeah, don't blame me. Blame whoever the fuck I got it from. Not my fault. Not my fault. Don't at me, bro. Don't test me. Let me think. Oh, okay, yeah. Funky's Funnies. Shout outs to Canal, shout outs to Canal's Arts, shout outs to Funky Funnies.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest comic strip on Instagram, at least in my opinion. I love it. I love Funky's Funnies. Funky's Funnies is the funniest. It is witty. It is charming. It is so silly. We have not had Funky's Funnies in many months, and that made me kind of sad because it's like, oh, I love Funky's Funnies, but it's not back. It's not back. It is now Funky's Funnies week. It is now Funky's Funnies week. It's crazy. It's back. It's finally here. It's here. It's finally here in my head, and I kind of forgot, but in my head I was thinking, I was like, Funky's Funnies week tomorrow. Whoa! Insane, crazy, and outrageous. I'm so excited. If you can't hear my voice, I am very, very, very excited by the fact that there are new Funky's Funnies coming out. It's such a wonderful thing that they're back. Yes, love. Okay. I'm gonna do my mood day rolls. I'm gonna do my mood day rolls while I'm recording this. But yeah, Funky's Funnies there's a new story arc right now called The Onion, the mysterious onion. I kind of wasn't paying attention while I was reading it, but I know it involves an onion, and I know it involves the Horatio looking down at I think it was Horatio. It might have been Funky himself. I can't remember. I literally read it like 2 hours ago, but I already forgot. Damn it, me! I gotta. My ass does not pay attention. But yeah, 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 you gotta dig yourself out of the shit, and you gotta read Funky's Funnies. That's what. Well, yeah, once you've digging yourself out of the shit, you gotta read Funky's Funnies because it's like, damn, I just dug myself up out of the shit, and now I need something to do, and what better to do than to read Funky's Funnies because it's the funkiest and it's the funniest. I think the one Funky's Funnies bit that I always remember, it was like summer last year. I think it came out, and I don't know why, but this joke is always this bit has always like stuck with me. It I don't know why. It's just funny. So basically, our titular protagonist Funky is taking a shower, and he encounters this. He catches this cockroach. He encounters a cucaracha, and I can't remember the specific dialogues. This was over a year ago, but he's having like this like banter with the cockroach, and the cockroach is like gross and stuff because it's a cockroach, and he's in the shower with him, and then Funky is all like, because he needs to get rid of the cockroach, so Funky is all like, he's like, he says something like, he was like, statistically speaking, 60% of Americans find peeing in the shower disgusting. Unfortunately, you are about to meet the other 40%, and he pisses on the cockroach, and it goes down the shower drain. I don't know why that bit's always stuck with me. So funny and so silly. What else do I remember from? I remember the Thanksgiving special. I think kind of they were fighting zombie pilgrims. I think that was the thing that happened. If I remember correctly, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But yeah. Shout out to Funky's Funnies. Greatest comic ever. Greatest comic strip ever. We love Funky's Funnies. So humorous. So amazing. It's the greatest. It will last forever. It will last forever. I guarantee you now, it will last forever. It's the greatest ever. Yes. I think we are. I think we can all agree with that. I think we can all agree with that. Yeah. God, I got boogers in my nose. Ugh. Let me play the sound again. Let me play the cricket sound because I just want to hear it. Silly crickets. Silly crickets. Crickets are so silly. Bugs are so silly. I took a picture of like a grasshopper yesterday, I think. It was like blending with the sidewalk. I tried to take another picture, but then it got pissed at me and it jumped away, and I was like, oh, no. Man, them shits can like them ships can like jump, man. Those things go far. I got a little too close and it just went bam. It just that bitch just like took off, man. And I was like, holy shit, where'd it go? And it just disappeared. It flew away, and I was like, oh damn, I want to get more pictures of it. But I don't know, man. It happens. It happens, man. That maybe that bug was just digging himself out of the shit. Maybe that bug was just digging him out of the shit. Maybe that bug was stuck in the shit, and so he dug himself out of it, and then he flew away from me because I was the shit that he dug himself out of, and then he just flew away somewhere and he went to go read Funky's Funnies, which is what happens when you dig yourself out of the shit. Yeah, see, impressive, amazing logic. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I've got to record like 10, 15 more minutes of this shit. And so I'm at the point where like I don't know what I'm fucking talking about anymore. But you know, it happens. Shit happens, and you have to dig yourself out of it. As I've repeated many times before. I don't know. What should we talk about? What should we talk about? We gotta fill 15 more minutes of podcast. What should I talk about? What have I been doing lately? I don't know. I've been suffering lately. That's what I've been doing. Sometimes you really do just suffer. Lately, I've been Spider-Man lately. I've been suffering. I've been suffering lately. That's what I've been doing. That's literally what I'm literally Spider-Man. I'm literally Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man in the sense that I'm suffering. I am the suffering Spider-Man. Oh God, suffering Spider-Man would also be a good time. Now I'm conflicted. Maybe if I remember the bit. Maybe if I remember the bit, maybe I can name next episode. Suffering Spider-Man. God, the suffering Spider-Man. The suffering Spider-Man. Marvel. Marvel, I'm hitting you up right now. Let me write a comic called The Suffering Spider-Man, or get me on to write Amazing Spider-Man, and let me change it to the Suffering Spider-Man, because I think that would be so funny if you did that. It would be so funny. It would be hilarious and original. I think that's what should happen. Genuinely speaking, that's what should happen. That would be amazing. I would love that. That'd be really funny because Peter Parker must suffer. Bro, I'm gonna like make an amazing joke that's like the culmination of all the episode. We should have like Spider-Man and Funky fight, and it should be directed by David Lynch. See, you looked, man. Drawn full circle. There we go. All right, come on. What else have I? This morning, well, like both last night and this morning, I watched a movie called The Most Violent Year. Pretty good movie. Kind of slow. Despite being called The Most Violent Year, I don't think it was the most violent it could have been. It has Oscar Isaac in it. I think A24 made it. So, I liked it. It wasn't the greatest movie ever, but I liked it. I think it's a good movie. Maybe you should watch it. Although, I don't know. Oscar Isaac in that movie kind of just presents himself as an Al Pacino wannabe. Which is kind of whack. You know. Dude, I fucking love Al Pacino. Al Pacino's the GOAT. He's great. He is the greatest actor of all time. He's the coolest actor of all time. He's the GOAT. He's the literal GOAT. He's up there. He's definitely up there. He's the greatest actor ever. Mm. I love The Godfather, and I love The Scarface, and I love, like, I'm whacking myself with my phone on the leg because I'm bored and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What am I doing right now? I am staring at my Jurassic Park DVD on my shelf. Should I rewatch Jurassic Park? Is it worth it? Is Jurassic Park worth the rewatch? What do you guys think? Should I consider Jurassic Park for my top 100 favorite movies? I think if I was younger, I would say yeah, because I fucking loved dinosaurs as a kid. Maybe I will like it. Maybe I will be like, oh my god, it's the freaking greatest movie ever. Because it has dinosaurs in it, and I fucking love dinosaurs, dude. I should get back into dinosaurs. I love... Dinosaurs are so cool, because they're like big things, and they go roar. And they eat things, and they're like carnivorous, but they're also not carnivorous. Whatever, they're whatever, they fucking eat plants and shit too. Or they eat like... They eat like a mix of both, because they're just that cool. Yeah, man. Fucking dinosaurs, dude. How do they work? How the fuck do dinosaurs work? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. Dude, 10 more minutes of podcast? Let's throw out 10 more minutes of podcast. Y'all gotta give me more things to talk about. Y'all gotta give me more things to talk about so I can fill this shit out. So we don't have to like sit around like trying to think of shit to talk about. So yeah, if you're listening to this, make sure to fucking send us some emails. Send us your emails so I don't have to ask my small little Instagram following for questions. Yeah. Yeah, that's what everyone should do. Yeah. So send me questions so I don't have to like fucking So I don't have to like sit my ass and like think about shit. I hate thinking. Thinking is like the worst. It's like, damn it, I don't want to have thoughts. I don't want to have thoughts right now. What if I don't want to have thoughts right now? Why can't I just chill and like just be thoughtless and feel the bliss of not having a single thought, you know? It's like, damn, I would love that. I would love that. Wouldn't you love that too? Who wouldn't love that? That'd be so awesome. The Martian. Okay. Here's a movie that's really interested in me lately. The Martian. I haven't seen it in fucking forever. I remember watching it, I think when I was like a freshman in high school when I watched that shit. Because I remember I like vaguely remember watching it. I remember seeing like Matt Damon in it. Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember at the time it was hailed this like big fucking like cool ass movie, but like now look, no one fucking talks about it. I don't understand why people stop talking about it. I've got to rewatch it so I can like see what it's like about and like relearn what it's about and like I wonder if it just sucks. I wonder if it sucks. I wonder why people stop talking about it. Because when it came out, everyone was like, "Oh wow, this fucking Matt Damon and The Martian. Holy shit, dude! That shit's crazy. It's crazier than a fucking crazy clown, dude." Yeah. Yeah, dude, the fucking Martian Scott. Dude, I have so many movies. I need to get rid of. I need to like trade a lot of my movies in because it's like it's all movies that I like don't even really like anymore. And it's like, God, I don't need these shits. I don't need these shits. I don't need fucking Dory, and I don't need like every fucking Marvel movie on the planet. That's such a fucking waste. That's a huge fromping waste. Yeah, dude, like God, fuck. Fucking Christ. Yeah, dude. Dunkirk. God, Christopher Nolan. I need to like watch a Christopher Nolan movie that isn't The Dark Knight or Inception, because I think those movies are overrated. Okay, Inception would be a good movie if fucking Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't in it. Leonardo DiCaprio is like the most overrated actor of all time. Always one of the most overrated actors of all time. Fuck Leonardo DiCaprio. Fucking hate Leonardo DiCaprio. Fucking pedo ass motherfucker. Oh yeah, fucking fucking like the new fucking like Scorsese movie is gonna have like Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, wow, my fucking least favorite overrated director and the two most overrated actors of all time in the same movie that's apparently like 4 hours long. Holy fuck, dude! It's gonna be the worst fucking movie ever, dude. Who was gonna watch that? Who the fuck wants to watch that? Who the fuck wants to watch Scorsese in 2023? Film kits are so weird for gassing the fuck out of Scorsese. Who cares, dude? He makes boring ass movies. He makes fucking dog water movies. It's like, I don't want to watch them shits. I don't want to watch them. Why would I want to watch that? Why can I want to go watch something cool, like fucking, I don't know, actually. I don't know what a cool movie is. Like a really cool movie. Like a really interesting movie that, like, no one's fucking seen before. I don't know, man. Shit happens, dude. What's a movie that I really like lately? I keep thinking about fucking La Haine. It's also because I see it everywhere, but La Haine, or I guess The Hate, in English is what it's called. But it's a French movie. I think I talked about it before. I can't remember. I can never remember what the fuck I talked about on these episodes. Like I don't know what I was talking about last time. I think I was like tripping balls last time or whatever. But yeah, La Haine is a good ass movie. It's a cool movie. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's in black and white. It came out in 1995, but it's in black and white, and I don't really understand why it was shot in black and white, because I feel like it would have been just as effective if it was shot in color. But whatever. I still think it's a great movie. I guess that one aspect. I think it's cool. It's basically like a bunch of kids, like, or I guess young adults, like fucking, like fucking it up and like bullshitting around this like lower class neighborhood in Paris, which is like, you know, it's like, damn, it's like, it's cool. Then it's like a 90s shit, and it's like yeah, it's like, damn. We love La Haine. La Haine's great. What else did I watch? I finally watched Emily last weekend. It was a bitch and a half to try and watch it though, because it was so hard to find a version that had the subtitles synced. I don't know why, but almost no one had the fucking version of that movie with the fucking subtitles synced, and I was like, God. But you know, it was an okay movie. I think I might have slept through the ending by accident. But I don't know. It was an alright movie. It's very silly and whimsical. I don't know though. French. I think it would be funnier if I actually. I think the humor in it was very French, and like very very tuned to a French audience. Because it's supposed to be like this uber funny comedy, but I didn't really find it funny. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a silly movie. I thought it was fun and whimsical and like creative. But you know, very creative movie. But I just didn't really find it funny, per se. Yeah. 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 What? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. We're almost done with the episode. I did it. I bullshitted, and I filled out 15 minutes of podcasts. I did it. I almost did. In 10 seconds, I will have done it. You guys should be proud of me. You guys should be proud of me. Yeah. Woohoo! I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm just that much of a goat. I'm just that much of a god. But yeah. But yeah, as I've said, please send me like a lot more questions. Send me more questions, like so I can like really fill these episodes out with like interesting shit. But yeah. I think that's gonna be it for today. If you watched this far, thank you so much. If you have any questions, if you're listening and you have any questions, please email us. Our email is in the description. Email us your questions. We'd love to hear them. We'd love to hear back from you. We love viewer fan interaction. And yeah. I think I gotta sneeze. Oh. 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 Oh God. Bless me. But yeah, guys. So I am Chelsea J. This has been People with Valid Opinions. And we will see you all at some point in the future. Please take care of yourself.